Hi, this is Mike Rothman from Securosis. I'm here to tell you about my security change agent. I picked a company called Trusted Information Systems. And if you are not old, like me, see all the gray hair, if you're not old, you may not remember TIS. They were the originators of the first Firewall Toolkit, fwtk, Firewall Toolkit. And that's actually still available, but it was really one of the first proxy-based firewall tools in the mid-1980s. But before that, TIS was founded a few years earlier, funded mostly on the back of a number of U.S. federal contracts, which pushed forward research and security on things that became trusted Xenix and trusted Mach on operating system front, did a bunch of specialized security research as well. So they were really one of the pioneers in terms of early security technology basic research, and then they commercialized the fwtk as Gauntlet, not the cool, awesome Clint Eastwood movie, The Gauntlet, but Gauntlet the Firewall, right, which became one of the first real firewalls that competed with early technologies like Raptor systems, Secure Computing's Sidewinder, and of course Checkpoint's Firewall 1. So why do I call them out as a change agent? Because in the early days of security, it was really driven by basic research. There was no big market because China was trying to hack into everything. There was no cyber on CNN every other day. So what you really had was a number of companies that were really built by humping it for government contracts and doing the basic research that was really the foundation of the business that we know today. Many of the folks at TIS that were early either came from the NSA or other research type organizations, folks like Marcus Rainham, Fred Avolio, John Pescatori. Again, these are names that you may be familiar. They were pretty early on with Steve Walker in being at TIS as they were developing a lot of this technology. These guys basically did security before security was cool. I harken back to TIS, and I'm really a little bit nostalgic about, talking about them as a change agent because, again, I'm an old guy, and I do have a perspective on security, having been in this space for 20 plus years. TIS eventually went public, a very successful company, ended up selling out to Network Associates, which was what McAfee had become in 1998, and then they spun 1998, excuse me, and then they spun out Gauntlet spun out Gauntlet. It was acquired by Secure Computing, and then in a fit of irony you probably couldn't make up if you tried, Secure Computing was then bought by McAfee. So let's get this straight, right? So TIS provides Gauntlet. TIS is acquired by Network Associates. Network Associates then spins out Gauntlet to Secure Computing. Then Secure Computing gets acquired by McAfee. So Gauntlet ends up at McAfee once again. Again, you probably couldn't make that up if you tried. The skeleton of TIS does still exist. It's actually just a research group that was spun out of McAfee, actually owned by a British aerospace company today. But regardless of the fact that they have very limited visibility, TIS and its Firewall Toolkit set the stage for the first real must-have network security technology and laid the foundation for a lot of the stuff that we as security professionals do today. So I am Mike Rothman from Securosis. Thanks for listening. Thanks for Vertices for inviting us to talk about the change agent, and we will see you later.